Hey guys, it's Melody with House of Haha. Erin is packing up, getting ready to go, so I thought I'd do a little campground review for you. We are at Cedar Creek Campground. It's a USDA Forest Service campground in New Mexico, northern New Mexico, off the 64. It's in between the Navajo Lake State Parks on the west, and to the east there's Chama and Dulce, maybe pronounced Dulce, I'm not sure. Anyway, this is a free campground, and so I'm just going to kind of sum up the pros and cons for you. And if you're looking here, you can see, like, there is tons of room. It's very, like, you don't see anybody. I think there's about 4 campsites here, although I've seen some spots where people have, like, maybe made some dispersed fires. There's these really cool rocks. Here's one of the campsites. See the ring. There's no picnic table at this one, but there is at ours. But honestly, we didn't use it because it was broken, and we didn't want to make it any worse. So it's got a decent view to it. This is kind of the best part of it that you're seeing here. It's like a little valley meadow sort of area. It's got those really cool rock formations. You can see it looks like they might be doing some bird programs here because they've got little bird boxes attached to the bottoms of tons of their trees. So the positives, it is free, and there's not very many people here. There's one other couple or a couple of dudes camping here. We have not heard from them. They are camped right next to the bathroom. That's another positive. There is a bathroom here. It's a vaulted pit toilet. It is not amazingly clean. It is, it's the minimum standards for a toilet. You can tell kind of, if you see this ravine right out past here, there's a ravine. Some people have chosen in the past, obviously, to go there instead of go to the bathroom. There's toilet paper kind of all down there. You can see what's happened. And the bathroom is fairly gross, and the women's side is the door doesn't exactly work, but at least it stays open a lot and it airs it out. So, bathroom, and it's free, and it's got a pretty nice view, and it's quiet, and so those are the really good things about this campground. So now I'm going to show you, or tell you, or maybe a combination of both, some of the bad things. If you can see right there, that is poop. That is not even the most of the poop here. This whole place is covered in animal poop. We've seen deer poop and cow poop and like maybe mountain lion poop. We're not like poop experts. Like, what kind of poop is that? Like, oh, that's a giant one. Like, I have a weird idea that poop is about the size of your tail. In which case that is a giant animal poop. So, let me show you one of the other things that is a little bit not ideal about this spot, and that is the road. It was a 9-mile dirt road to get in here, and the most of the road wasn't too bad, but it hadn't been raining. Everything was dry. So it's been raining every single day since we've been here. We've been here about 5 days. Nothing has been hard rain though, so if it were hard rain, there could be some serious issues with the roads. Or if you got in here, I don't know if you'd be able to get out. In fact, let me just show you one of the things that we crossed over to get here. Hold on, it's like a pot. Okay, so I'm back. You can see we're on the other side of our camp. It's a little road that they've blocked off so people can walk but not drive down. But here's the driving road. It's kind of not coming through how like kind of deep these ruts are. And we just aimed our tires, you know. Okay, so that's great. Also, I'm kind of out of breath because I walked all the way from the other side. And, you know, we were talking about the bathroom before. Well, I'm still not there. Let's see. We can kind of see all the way down there. So while we're walking, I'll tell you. So this is on the 64, so it's really accessible. However, it's a good 30 miles from anything, and you're not going to be running just real quick to the store. Unless you consider 60 miles round trip a run, so yeah, depends. Oh, you can kind of see. There's where those other cars are. That's the first campsite, and the bathroom is there. So it's quite, you can see you're walking. There's a lot of down wood. That's why people got in the bathroom in the woods. They didn't want to walk that far, I guess, or they couldn't hold it that long. So, not a lot of services out here. We haven't seen any rangers the whole time we've been here, which is, it's not neither good nor bad. It's a free campground. You are getting what you pay for. Here, oh my gosh. We're also at a pretty high elevation. It's around 8,000 feet, I think, so I keep getting out of breath easily, or more easily than I expect to, but if we stay here, or in places at this elevation, maybe I'll get better. Here is the weirdest thing about this spot, kind of the most disturbing for me. As you're driving up the 9-mile dirt road to get here, there's all sorts of warning signs that say caution, high pressure gas line. And I kind of remember about a year ago reading about a high pressure gas line exploding, or some sort of pipeline exploding in New Mexico. And so they're telling you it's dangerous. You know it's dangerous. You're playing the odds, but it's weird knowing that. So probably nothing's going to happen, and hopefully it'll be over quick if it does. So, in terms of all the poop, did we see any animals? Yes, we did. We actually saw a few cows stampeding down this road. Yesterday we were sitting in the tent, and all of a sudden we just hear clump, 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 and we look out. There's like 2 or 3 cows. I think it was 3, but one had gone off into the woods. And then later we saw a few deer just kind of grazing through here, so that's nice. We haven't seen whatever made that other poop, and there's no signs. There's like a campground sign, but we didn't find any rules, regulations, warnings. We're kind of at our own risk. We're not sure if there's bears here, because there's bears in other parts that are similar, but we're just not really sure. So we know there's a lot of beetle damage to the trees, and a lot of them you need to be careful. They're leaning. You can see bulges in them. A lot of them are down. I don't want to say no rangers come out here, because clearly somebody has felled these trees and taken care of them so they're not falling on the campground, but it may be just not a weekly deal. You can see that one's down. There's one down over that ridge over there. So anyway, this is not a bad campground. It's decent. It's exactly worth what you're paying for it. It's a good spot to get away, but make sure you have enough water and food with you for the amount of time you plan to stay, because it's not going to be quick to get to some place, and you're going to have to drive back up this road. If you see tons of rain, just know this is the road you're going to have to drive on. I wish you could see like what that actually looks like, because I know you can't. Let me go down here. Does that show you the road? Anyway, I would probably come back to this campground again if I was in the area and needed a place to stay for a few days. We're not too interested in staying the full 2-week limit, so we're going ahead and packing up today. And but we've appreciated the time that we've been able to spend here, and the money that we have not spent staying here. And it was really nice seeing those animals yesterday. So if you need a place like this, you know who you are. If this is not for you, I think it's pretty obvious. So hope you guys, this has been a useful video to you. If you're trying to come to this area, check out our original art and t-shirts at houseofhaha.com, or check out haveareasonableday.com and see how you can get involved in the book that we're writing. You can even get gifts every month and original art from us that we make while we're out here in these beautiful places. So hope you guys are having a reasonable day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.